So this is actually huge news. I found a new map teased in Battlefield 6. Now if you want more Battlefield 6 content, be sure to subscribe, as that would help you out a lot to get more news and leaks. Seems like DICE is already teasing us with new Battlefield 6 content before February, so this is what I have to show you. This is the new map in Battlefield 6. In this video, I'm gonna be explaining what this picture is, where I found it, and what it can potentially be. What DICE teased us with is actually huge. Now, I did wait 24 hours out of respect for DICE just in case they posted this on accident. So let me start off of how I found this picture, and then we can go on what this map actually means for the new Battlefield. Recently, Arabic Swedish site, which we can all agree that Sweden is pretty much beautiful, posted a few new posts. So one of them is actually two developers at DICE working on the new Battlefield at home. Since it's quarantine, you really can't do much in that regard. And in Arabic, they posted this. Several are working from home in Sweden, like everyone around the world. And here we see two DICE workers and programmers who developed Battlefield working and playing the game at the same time from home. The game achieved an idea that was almost impossible. In 2002, the first edition of Battlefield 1942 series was launched to combine land, sea, and air units in a battlefield that combines scores of players online. That being said, they made a great progress with how the game is performing in the last 19 years, and the current game being Battlefield 5, we are very close to the next Battlefield. Now, they also made a 3D image of two developers that are very talented working on the next game. So one is looking at the Battlefield 5 map model, which I'm going to be explaining how it connects to the new Battlefield later on, and the other one is creating a map. Now watch the video until the end to fully understand what's going on here. DICE loves to put small teasers out there, and it seems like this might be just one of them. I also looked around this pretty little apartment, but I didn't find anything else connected to the game. However, I did find something pretty important. If you do a close zoom in, you can actually see he's designing most likely the new model for the next game. Now this is actually really good news. It actually gives us a bit of closure what the next game will be looking like, and secondly, it actually tells us that the game is progressing very well. This is what the close-up looks like, as I mentioned early in the video. Now if you look here very closely, a lot of it's not really finished. I do not think they just want to show us what a map will be looking like before the trailer is even released. However, snippets are very common in games like Battlefield and other. Now, a lot of people are speculating what this could be. One of the theories is that this could be the Carci Island. I really hope I spelled this correctly, but what is the Carci Island? The Carci Island is a continental island in the Persian Gulf belonging to Iran. Although it's a very small island, it still has a rich history. The island is featured as a playable map in DICE Battlefield 3 game, having some resemblance to Real Island, which we could be seeing a remastered version. Now this is unconfirmed for that matter, but it's a most likely possible theory. Now just imagine how ambitious this would be if you would be flying the airplane and could do an A-10 strafing run.
Hit that position, light those fuckers up!
Station, this is Observer. We need air to strafe this area. Light it up!
Observer, this is Station. Roger that. They'll be there in a jiffy. Observer, this is Warlock. On site, hot gun.
That run's coming, guys!
Objective Charlie, neutralized.
Just imagine how good the next game will be. Now let's get back to the other thing this map could include. And some people are mentioning this is snow, which I do highly doubt. The game is in early stages of the development, and so is the map. One thing is for sure, this is the exterior design of the map, so it's not the interior of what we are seeing. It's simply something out of bounds. Now we are seeing something else, and that is huge mountains. Now some people are suggesting this could be in Russia, and considering Battlefield 4 had snowy mountains before, I wouldn't exclude this. However, I don't think it's for this map. If you look very closely, you can see a few buildings and trees. This basically means that it could be featured somewhere around Europe or USA. One important thing to note here is that this is not snow. The map is white as it's in progress. It's not yet finished. There are two models in this map that give us the most info. The little cities we have and the little trees. Now I went super deep with this research, and there is one specific tree we know that is a triangle shape. Now I might be wrong here. I am not a tree expert, but I'm pretty good at guessing. If I'm correct here, and these are really buildings, and these are trees, which they most likely are, we could be seeing a Europe map. Such trees are prevalent around Europe, but if you're a tree expert, please let me know down in the comments and give me your opinions, because I definitely read them. Honestly, this is another tree model that I just can't remember, so please let me know down in the comments what you know. But I definitely saw this before. Such a game model is prevalent in a lot of games, and I definitely think that we will be seeing something soon. I will most likely take more research into this. On to the next question we have in this 3D picture. Why is the girl playing Battlefield 5? When a game is in very early stages of development, it's not odd for basically testers to be playing the game with the basic placeholder models all over the map. So for example, the creator is designing while someone is testing and viewing the in-game model in other locations and engines. So as far as I understand it, the game could be tested on Battlefield 5 while Battlefield 6 would have its own unique design. It's really interesting what we could be seeing from this potential pictures. It tells us so little and so much in 1,000 words with one single picture. Now what I'm suspecting is that this map is based in Europe. Some people are saying it's a river, some people are saying it's an ocean. But why would mountains be there? We will definitely get more answers when it's developed. However, when will we see new Battlefield 6 info? By now, every single YouTuber reported that we're gonna be seeing something on the February the 2nd, which is gonna be a small type of news content, which gives us some more information about Battlefield, but not really much or a big reveal. It will most likely just tell us how the game is progressing, and to the investors, the important part. Is it gonna be out yet? However, most of the investor calls are for all the EA games and not for a specific Battlefield game. While you can suspect something in February, I wouldn't say it's really big, but only small snippets of info. However, there is one single event that will tell us everything. Yes, I did mention it in my previous videos, but EA Play is super huge, and it will tell us a lot about what's gonna happen for the next Battlefield. It tells us so much information from one single event, and most likely and including trailers, gameplays, everything else. And when should we be seeing such an awesome event? Well, it's gonna be pretty close. It's actually gonna be in under 5 months. Usually it happens around June, considering the last event without the quarantine happened around June. It's very likely possible that we're gonna be seeing something similar in 2021 on that matter. Honestly, I'm pretty excited on what we're gonna see, and if the DICE leak is true about the new map, this is really good news. I promised you exclusive content, and exclusive content I delivered. Be sure to turn those notifications on and check out my other videos if you haven't already for more Battlefield news. I really appreciate you here, and see you until next time.